Greetings to you, good people, and welcome once more to Wafu TV. If this may be your first time watching us here, this is the platform where we make mathematics very simple so that you can understand and help either your kids or someone who needs this to be successful as far as mathematics is concerned. Last time we looked at, or we closed the chapter on plane shapes, and today we want to introduce and start with three-dimensional shapes. And the first we are going to start with is cube. With cubes, we are going to look at three aspects. That is the area, the side, that is the length of the side, and the volume of a cube. By the end of the lesson today, you should be able to calculate the area, to calculate the side, and to find the volume of a given cube. Without waste of time, we're going to have a quick reminder of what a cube is, a brief description, and we'll go straight into solving some examples that will enable you to know what we aim at the end of this lesson. And before we go into that, just to quickly remind us that Work and Philanthropy Foundation has initiated a project to assist underprivileged learners in local communities, and we believe you can be part of this by supporting us with ideas, material, or whatever you have, so that we can push and give a helping hand to these people who are in dire need. By the end of this lesson, we're going to provide you with a link so that you can see the full project and of course identify in which aspect you can be of help. That said, let's go into the business of the day. This figure on the board is a cube, and this distance from here right over here, we can call it the height. Then from here to this place is, we can call it the width, and from here right over here is the length. The colored part, we can call it a face, and this cube has 6 faces. One thing you should take note of is that all these faces are squared and have equal lengths. This will help us as we go ahead with our calculation. So let's take down a brief summary about this cube. The first thing is that it is a solid 3D shape. Let's go to the next. It has 6 faces, and each face is a square. And the last aspect is that the length is equal to the width, and the width is equal to the height. These 3 points are very, very important. If we have taken note of this, let us go into the first example to see exactly how we can find the area of a cube. It is very important to take note that we use total surface area because sometimes they may be asking you just for the area of a single face or double face or triple face. So the total surface area means all round the cube, that is all the 6 sides. So what is the rule for solving the total surface area of a cube? To find the total surface area of a cube, you take the side, the length of the side, you square it and multiply by 6. Side square times 6, or in short form, SA is equal to S squared times 6. In another simple way, you can just write 6A squared. A is equal to length of side. So this will be 6 times A squared, or 6 times side squared. And we know that after determining the rule, it's good we should apply this rule in an example. Our first example says, find the total surface area of this cube. This length is the same as the width and the same as the height. So if the length is 5 centimeters, it means the width and the height are the same length. Surface area is equal to 6A squared. And we've said 6 remains there times A is the side, and the side here is 5 centimeters squared. And 5 centimeters squared means 5 times 5. So this will mean 6 times 5 times 5 is 25. And 6 times 25 will give us 150 centimeters squared. Let's move to the second aspect. So for you to be able to find the side, if the area, the surface area is given, you simply find the square root of area divided by 6. We're going to explain this as we solve the example. Side is equal to square root of area divided by 6. Here is our second example. Calculate the length of the edge of a cube whose surface area is 216. Side is equal to square root of area divided by 6. We can substitute here. The area we know is 216 divided by 6, and all this in the square root sign. So that 6 here one time, 6 into 21, 3 times, remember 3, 6 into 36, 6 times. And here will be equal to the square root of 36. And so the square root of 36 here will be equal to 6 millimeters. As you can see, it takes just the blink of an eye to be able to solve this. Let's move to the last aspect of the day, which is how to find the volume of a cube. What is volume? Volume is simply the space that is occupied or covered by the cube. So how do we calculate the volume of this cube? Let's do that together. Volume of a cube is side times side times side. And this simply means side cube. So if you're given the side, the length, the width, or the height, you simply multiply it by itself 2 times, and that will give you the volume. So let's look at this example together. How much water can a cube-shaped tank, that's a cube-shaped water tank, hold if it is 10 meters high? So the height of the tank is 10 meters, and we are asked to calculate the volume. So let's do that together by simply applying the rule. First, you identify the side. Side is equal to 10 meters. Volume is equal to side cube. And that means the side we have here is 10 times 10 times 10. And if you do this well, it's going to give us 1000 meters cube. One thing I would just want to emphasize here is that volume is measured in cubic units and not like area where it is measured in square units. So that's the difference, and this is what we had for you today. We believe you've learned something, and of course, meet us next time as we are going to be focused on cuboid. This will be another interesting lesson, and don't miss it. Do not forget to follow the link and to watch the project we have for this year to assist the underprivileged. Until next time, it is goodbye from us.